Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Extra T on the Extra T podcast show, and I'm back with another message. Now, mind you, I know I'm posting a little later than I normally do, friend. It's giving very much ghetto, and I understand. And I'm hoping y'all having a wonderful morning so far. Happy belated Mother's Day to all of my beautiful mothers out there. I hope y'all enjoyed your Mother's Day. Um, Me and mine is we just went out to eat. Had a little ha-has and kikis, you get what I'm saying? That's it, that's all, and then we slept the day away, right? After we did finally sit down, we slept the day away or whatever, right? Because we didn't, them little drinks that we had kicked in, friend. And baby, that food was good, and them little drinks kicked in, and that's it, that's all, right? I've been a simple girl these days, you get what I'm saying? Where I ain't been really having the energy to like really party, to be around people because I've been drained like the past couple of months, right? And right now is a season where we locking in, where we only focusing on our own plate, and you ain't doing no distractions. We ain't kicking it for fun right now. We got shit to take care of, right? And and friend, let me tell you something. This season like this ain't easy to stay consistent on, right? So when people is used to, when you in that type of situation, when you in that type of mood, you gonna have to have seasons like that. You get what I'm saying? Where you lock everybody out, you lock the door, lock yourself in the closet. Basically, that's what they're feeling like, right? And getting your life together. You get what I'm saying? And that's what type of season I'm in right now. Like right now, I ain't got time to chit chat, I ain't got time to talk, I ain't got time to hang. Right now, it's a me versus me season, right? And I want you to know this too, friend, because you're gonna have when you going through any type of adversity, any type of just journey in your life. It don't gotta just be, we don't gotta have the same journey, but just any type of journey where you trying to improve it in your life, you gonna have to have moments where you close the door and lock yourself in the closet. And that's either going ghost, that's either like going missing for a minute, which a lot of people don't be, comfortable with it, you know what I'm saying? Because especially like when you see people that mostly go disappear or whatever, them mostly to be considered the weirdos, the motherfuckers that in they fields. And I'm okay with looking like that right now. Because right now we working on mental shit, you get what I'm saying? And that's not popular. Healing ain't popular. Working on your mental ain't popular. Going ghost mode ain't popular. You get what I'm saying? Getting you together ain't popular. People take it personal. You get what I'm saying? Thinking it's about them. But this, you gotta think about it, friend. At the end of the day, this is your life. You get what I'm saying? And when you want to succeed in life, in any type of area in your life, people ain't gonna help you get to that point. You gotta do it. You get what I'm saying? Like I tell you, ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. You get what I'm saying? So when you get to save yourself, people ain't gonna understand it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just rather just watch you, suffer, or just look at you like anybody else with, minding their damn business. So sometimes you have to get in that season where you get you together. You got to be that supporter. Because ain't no sense of whining about no supporters, friend. Because your support is going to come. You get what I'm saying? With whatever you're doing. Because some people can't see the vision. That's on them. Just remember who was patient with you. Remember who was there for you. And remember all of that, right? And I ain't talking about the ones who have to remind you they was there for you. That's not genuine. One thing I cannot stand is a non-genuine people. I do not like people that say what they do for people. That's a big red flag for me. And that's why people be thinking, oh, you just super independent. No, I know how people are. And I see how they talk about other people when they do shit for them. So I studied it. And I also know how, and people done threw stuff in my face, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big red flag to me. I always have been. And sometimes it make you kind of scared to receive things or ask for help because you don't want nothing like that held over your head, because that's how the devil works. And I always feel like this devilish shit. Not trying to say like that. I'm just saying as in like, the devil try to hold shit over your head. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that's genuine, they ain't finna do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna help you. They're gonna do whatever they do. And especially if you show up for them. You know what I'm saying? It's equal give and take in life, right? And sometimes the motherfucker giving to you and supporting you is just by supporting your distance, supporting your whatever you got going on. You get what I'm saying? Trusting the journey, let you, do what you do. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make sense to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So And it's just with life. That's like if you want to go to school, if you want to be a nurse, you want to go to school, you want to better your life, you want to go to rehab, you want to go, whatever you doing, friend, you get what I'm saying, whatever in your life, you want to go to school to, I can't say go to school, you want to, Kara said go to school more than once. You want to play basketball, you want to do something, you want to learn something new, so sometimes you have to practice on it, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just like whatever you doing, right, in life, when you going down another path, or just something new in your life. Or maybe it's, just something that you want to work on that you tired of a same repeated cycle. Because in life, we have cycles, friend. And if you ever look at your life, you see that you in a cycle. You get what I'm saying? Once I'm starting to see cycles, that's when I know something got to change. Because cycles, it's okay to a certain extent, but it's really never okay to be in a cycle. You get what I'm saying? Only depend on what you want to do, how you want to do it. But I don't give a fuck. I ain't where I want to be. I don't want to repeat a cycle, though. I don't care if, like chapter 1, I don't want to be in the same place I was. And I want to be in the same place in chapter 5 I was in chapter 1. Even if it's mentally, spiritually, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Because if I am, that means I'm not learning a lesson. That means I'm steady repeating cycles. And I'm being too stubborn enough to, I'm acknowledging the pain, or I'm not acknowledging that this is a cycle. Hey, y'all ever seen, okay, when people be dating people and they be like, man, all these women the same. All these dudes the same. Everybody the fucking same. That's because it's a cycle, friend. And if you ever heard people say same soul, different bodies, that's a such thing. Now, that's my spiritual talk. A lot of y'all ain't ready for that. You get what I'm saying? But everything going on is going to be a spiritual talk, friend. But it's the same soul in different bodies. That entity is honey, friend. That's a lesson. All of us learning some type of lesson as we speak. Everybody that's listening to this audio, everybody who watching this video right now is learning some type of lesson. You in some type of cycle, right? Now, we in different cycles. That's okay. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something. That's why I tell people, or whatever, like, we all go through shit. It's just some people go through shit and they be loud about it, and some be quiet about it. Some get through it and some don't. You know what I'm saying? And all of it, you can get through it. It just take a lot of work. And a lot of some trials and tribulations, it take a lot of mental work. It take a lot of hard work. You have to really feel the pain, friend. You get what I'm saying? So in the midst of, like in the season that I'm in, right, I'm facing a lot of my shadows. You get what I'm saying? So that's a lot of my pain. So if I'm trying to face this shit, I can't be, showing up to some of the stuff that I be wanting to show. I cannot. Because right now, okay, this is what I was talking about on one of the videos. I don't know if I got to rewatch it and make sure, because since Mercury retrograde, friend, if y'all know about Mercury retrograde, Google it if you need to, friend. Since Mercury retrograde, it been testing my patience. A lot of my shit been going out. My ring lights been going out. It's just like, baby, look, hold up. My sound be messed up on some of my videos. And it's just like, I've just been guided to like pre-watch shit. And then sometimes I don't have the energy to pre-watch some video because I'm trying to do so much. Not at one time. It's just a simple fact. I'm not giving myself the proper rest that I need because I'm addressing so much shit within inside of myself, or my own shadows, facing my own demons, which this should be popular. This should be something that we should do anyway. And just when I tell you, friend, facing your shadow, facing your inner demons, whatever that's bothering you, whatever pain you running from, friend, will help you out so much in life. Now, it's not easy. Hell no, it ain't easy. And sometimes you have to relive that pain, friend. You have to relive that pain. So that's why I like to be in hermit mode when I'm reliving pain, because I know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? When, like, ain't no telling, how the emotions that you feeling. Sometimes your emotions be intense. Sometimes you have to remember that you ain't in that same area no more in life mentally. You get what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people don't like to face their shadow side, because their shadow side is a motherfucker, and it had you kind of bitter, or kind of had you I ain't gonna say bitter, it had you triggered. It have you triggered at certain incidents or certain things, because you have to relive it. You have to pull it back up and face it. You get what I'm saying? So imagine how painful that shit is just in life, right? And And I feel like when you going through stuff like that, because I know a lot of y'all, especially the collective, if you following me on other stuff, you know what I'm talking about, right? Especially if you on a spiritual journey, which, I know spirituality is popular, but this ain't no popular shit we doing. You get what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody, people ain't going digging up the skeletons and facing them motherfuckers because, or them skeletons, when them big demons coming in your face trying to stop you with shit, you have to face it and address it. And sometimes when you look back, the demon is you. The demon is you. The one that's chasing you. Sometimes that devil is you, friend. It's the you that you done swept on the rug. The you that you neglected. The you ain't studying and ain't trying to address. You get what I'm saying? So it's getting angry because now it's feeling abandoned. You get what I'm saying? This parts of you that's feeling abandoned, even if it's emotions, even if it's something that you never addressed. Say, okay, you were 15 years old, right? And you had, somebody did something to you. We're going to just say that, right? Somebody did something to you, and you didn't really address that emotion. You just say, you know what, man? You felt it a little bit, and you heard it swept on the road. You say, you know what? You got an ego, and you say, you know what? Fuck you. I'm finna do this and boo-doo-boo-doo-boo, right? You're going to have to deal. The longer that shadow been put up and them feelings been swept on that road, you're going to have to deal with it, friend. It be more intense. It's better to deal with it there than deal with it later. I ain't even gonna lie. It's better to deal with it now than later. And I'm learning it, friend. It's better to deal with it now than later, like when the incident happened. Like, versus, okay, so when say if you the type, you always swept shit under the rug, right? And you like, say if something really hurt your feelings, but you ain't tell them motherfucker it hurt your feelings. So you got in your ego and you went petty with them. And instead, because that's what go on in this lifetime now. Like a lot of us, we just get petty, we get an ego, we do all this what you call it, passive aggressive shit, which I really don't like. But a lot of us do, and I also had my times of doing. I did a lot in life too, being passive aggressive, because I'm matching energies. You get what I'm saying? And when you realize, when you look back on it, friend, not saying that I'm all perfect, and I ain't gonna say this shit. You know what I'm saying? Life be life. But I'm gonna tell you like this, friend. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with all that guilt, everything. Even if you like, well, they cast the first time, it don't matter, friend. That shit, that guilt, you gonna have to take accountability on your part. Yeah, because if they jump off the bridge, you gonna jump off the bridge too. This is how we live and we learn, friend. You get what I'm saying? And then I ain't no sense of you feeling pity or sad because you went out sad or you did something the wrong way or regretful. You could be like, okay, well, damn, I was wrong for that. Okay, so how would I handle this situation now? You get what I'm saying? So what would I do now? You know what I'm saying? So we know this was not the right way. We scratched it old way out. You get what I'm saying? This is all about life. This is what we doing. We crossing certain shit out and changing it, right? So instead, when you were 15 years old, when somebody hurt your feelings, when your boyfriend or your girlfriend hurt your feelings, we're going to just say that for example, or your mama, your family member, whoever it is, right? When they hurt your feelings now, instead of and this is why people like to gaslight you. Why you wait so long? Some people get the balls later on. Sometimes people sweep it on the rug, and when it's time to heal, a lot of shit finna come up. So y'all might go and get prepared. It's gonna be a lot of people bringing a lot of old shit up, friend. And I ain't trying to, look, I told you, I ain't no prophet or nothing, but I just go out what I feel in my spirit, and you can take it if you want to, you don't got to either. People say stuff all day, you ain't got to take it if you don't want to, friend. But hear me out, it's finna be a lot of people that bring up a lot of old shit that really hurt them in groups or whatever to people. You get me? A lot of childhood shit finna come up. You get what I'm saying? First, the collector go through it, and then that's when you start seeing the world. You be like, damn, why is everybody depressed? You already see the world got a big old dark cloud over right now. Baby, all them damn emotions finna come out, friend. It's time for us to be back happy again, baby. The storm is ready to roll. We done been in the clouds. We been in the storm. We been in the rain too motherfucking long, friend. You get what I'm saying? So instead of you being like that 15-year-old pushing shit on the road, now you going to say something about it. You going to call people out on you like, well, I don't like what you said. Even if it make you look like a lame, it make you look like you simp, or it make even if your voice shake, you got to say it. Because that's when you start speaking up for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Even if it make you look less cool. And I know that's more easy said than done. Because one thing I cannot stand, I used to always hate telling people when they hurt my feelings. So I cut their ass off completely and I go cold on them. You get what I'm saying? I've been like that all my life. to the point I like some cutoffs hurt my motherfucking feelings. I ain't gonna lie, cause it been somebody I probably really cared about, and it's just like I ain't like how they probably handled the situation. So instead of me addressing the situation, I used to just go blow. I just cut them off. You know what I'm saying? I know I look bad in a lot of people's eyes because of that. I cut people off. I just cut you off. No explanation, none of it. And it's really to me, even though it seems like the safest way to me, for certain cases it do. Now some people that you do owe them, I ain't gonna just say oh, but it's communication. You know what I'm saying? You ain't giving them a chance to change. But most of the time when I do that, it's because we done been through that, done that, and I don't like how you handled it. You could have just said something to me, but you were passive about it. So I used to match energies and be passive too. You get what I'm saying? Instead of me just addressing and being, but I didn't know how. Because people around me, I don't see people calling out people for certain shit. You get what I'm saying? And me, I'm learning that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, even if it look like you a bitter Nancy, even if it look like you a simp, you look like you lame, those your emotions. Those your emotions, friend. And one thing, my human people, we don't like to say that we got emotions. It's so many of us that's not comfortable being vulnerable. It's so many of us that's not comfortable being vulnerable. I'm 30-some years old and still uncomfortable being vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? Like I have to sit in it real quick. I'm glad I'm on the path that I am on, because I have to face those type of emotions all the time, especially when I'm talking about certain things, or I got to talk about uncomfortable situations that I'm battling with or I had to go through, because I be guided to, so I can help somebody else, right? Even though it might look corny and lame that I'm putting on social media, but this is what I be guided to do, because there is somebody that's on that platform, even if it's one person that can relate to that. It's so many people that suffer in silence, and they ain't gonna tell you they suffering, so they listening. You get what I'm saying? Even if they like it, even if there's none, you got silent supporters too, friend. You get what I'm saying? You never know who watching you. That's why I tell you, sometimes you got to lock in, you got to pay attention, because just me even getting on platforms, me getting on social media, friend, it helped a lot of people, because I'm talking about some of the shit I'm battling with, you know what I'm saying? That people used to make me feel like, well, just say the world will make you feel like you the only one going through it, until you pull out a camera and you talk about it. Man, you got hundreds of motherfuckers that feeling the same way you feeling. But in person, in real life, people, you see them. It's like everybody all on, nobody give a fuck about their emotions. You get what I'm saying? And I guess that would make them feel good, you know what I'm saying? Make them feel protected. But who is it protecting, friend? Who is it legit protecting, though? Who is it protecting? Because when you really just look at it, who is it protecting? You? Is it just an illusion? Because your feelings still get hurt even if you act like you don't got none. You get what I'm saying? Your feelings still get hurt. And then now you done got an ego. Now you done got you karma. Now you going through all this bull crap that you ain't even had to go through if you just would have said, hey, you hurt my feelings. And you can either, and how they address it is how you know how you can deal with them. You gonna say, oh, so you act like you don't give a fuck. I'ma holler at you, or they redo it. They steady do it after you spoke up about it. Or they act like you insecure, or they act like you nag too much. Especially if they know you the type of person that don't keep on asking. You only ask about certain things when it's bothering you. You get what I'm saying? See, life wants you to live a life of guilt and sorrow and sadness, so we can drink our life away, fuck our life away, and smoke our life away, right? So we can always feel like the life is out to get us. But when I tell you it's really not like that, it's just all an illusion. I know that sounds crazy, because you just like, well, I'm seeing these problems every day. And it's because it's what we allow ourselves to go through. And I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of times, we don't break cycles, friend. We can know somebody can be doing us dirty. We can know that somebody talk behind our back. It could be anybody in your life, right? You know that somebody is breadcrumbing you or ain't paying you enough like they pay everybody else. And what we do, we still, well, it's better than none. No, none is sometimes better. It make people respect you and also know your worth. And I know they're gonna sound like I'm talking jibber jabber, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta teach people your worth, friend, by not taking breadcrumbs in life. You know what I'm saying? And also you have to put some respect in your name by standing up for yourself. Speaking up for yourself when your feelings hurt about something, somebody open and step on them boundary. Boundaries be needed. It's so crazy, cause I just had a conversation with somebody, and the first thing they said, I can't kick it with nobody that don't got boundaries. I said, damn, I ain't never heard nobody else say that. I know I say that. People make it look like, oh, you, ooh, boo, you boring, boo, tomato, cause I got boundaries, right? Like hermit mode. Hermit mode is my new boundary. You get what I'm saying? If you come up against that hermit mode, your ass cut off, strictly. Like, I'm not going to feel bad about that at all. Because hermit mode, that means I'm not available. You get what I'm saying? Just like you come into a store and say close, and you pulling on that motherfucking door. You pull on that door if you want to. Your ass out of here. For good, for life. For lifers. You get what I'm saying? Because my thing is, you don't know what nobody battling with. And they might don't want to talk about it. And that ain't none of your business. You get what I'm saying? Let's say they want a shirt. You get what I'm saying? And everybody got their privacy in their life. It don't matter if you just want to get you some mental space. You, especially if you the type, you don't normally, like, say if you just spent 10 of your years being there for everybody, showing up, partying, doing whatever you do, or you done played 10 years. I might, you need that 1 year or 2 or more, maybe 5 to yourself. And if it's 10, shit, fuck it. You might need 10 to yourself. This is that new season. This that new season where you putting you first, friend. You gotta get you out that mud. You gotta be there for yourself. Cause some days it be shitty. Some days it be shitty, friend. It be so shitty. And you gonna need you. You get what I'm saying? Just cause it be shitty doesn't mean you give up, friend. You get what I'm saying? Some days when you wake up, you gonna be like, man, what the fuck? So like these past couple of days or whatever, I've been trying to, I used to journal a lot. And I'm gonna tell you something, friend. Journaling a lot helps so much. Oh my God. Journaling help your life. Oh my God. Just speaking your emotion. It help you speak your emotions and get them up off of you. Oh my God. You'll be surprised how much it help you when you speak your emotions. Instead of you getting in anger and you just speaking your emotions and actually being vulnerable and telling what's wrong with you, instead of you getting an ego, man, that shit help you so bad, bro. It help you so bad. Oh my God. And this is why a lot of people, shut you down when you speak your emotions to them and shit like that, because to keep you stuck. You get what I'm saying? Even they know they doing it or not. That's what the enemy intention is, because they shutting you down. And just imagine if a lot of us, we want to speak our truth, or we wanted to speak our truth to whoever this person is, right? Like, we either to yourself, journal, friend. Journal gonna help you connect to yourself more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all might don't like to journal because other people like to go through y'all stuff, which is also a big red flag. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like that. I don't like, the couples that overstep boundaries and each other privacy and all that. For one, trust should be the main thing. You get what I'm saying? We don't got trust, we don't got shit. And you know what I'm saying? Just because one thing I'm learning too, people think it's okay to do a lot of shit just because we got broken backgrounds, or we grew up a certain way, or we see it all around us that we supposed to repeat cycles. No. Every relationship is supposed to have their own thing. Just imagine how unique relationships or connections would be if they did their own thing instead of them trying to copy what they've been seeing or copying this around them, for one. Because for one, we all one of one. We all different. So should none of our relationships be the same any damn way? You get what I'm saying? But anyways, I just want to talk on that real quick. But back to with the journaling stuff. Because some people will go through your journals and shit like that. And that's why a lot of people don't like the journal. Because maybe you want to talk about your emotions about, oh boy. That's just like when people had diaries back in the day. They might sound childish as fuck, but now it's a journal. You know what I'm saying? You speaking your emotions. You speaking what's going on with you. And my thing is now, if you don't know how to journal, you don't know how to, journaling is not too special. It's just like you could act like it's your friend. How you would talk to your friend? You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be worried about it. You don't got to, if it feels like it's weird talking to yourself, you don't know how to talk to yourself like you talking to a friend. Name her. Name the journal. Name, okay, hey, okay, so let me see. I don't know what my name, what would I would name my journal. But maybe we need to do that, because I notice when a lot of people like to name stuff so you able to get comfortable with it, you able to handle it better, you able to master it better, right? So with your journal, whatever you get, if it's a certain name or whatever, and When you be like, okay, hey, TT, what's up, girl, bitch? However you talk, you know what I'm saying? Some of us talk different. If I talk to my friend, I be like, bitch, what's up, girl? You know, like I just like talk to my people like that, right? So this is my talk, right? If I wasn't comfortable with journaling, see, I already know how, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been talking to myself for forever, goddamn it. So it ain't nothing new for me. You get what I'm saying? If you look at it, you can tell that I've been talking to myself for a long time. So it don't feel weird to me. That shit help you out a lot. Oh my God, like mentally and spiritually and emotionally, for you can become more emotionally mature. You get what I'm saying? So you able when now if you doing it so much in your journal, when the time is right, you able to tell that to a person. And I'm gonna tell you something too to help out. Like sometimes, I mean, one time I was doing like Mother's Day gift basket or whatever. I ain't do it this year. I just ain't in the mood for a lot of shit this year. Right now, I'm not in the mood for a lot of stuff right now. Right now, I'm just want to be in my own zone right now and focusing on whatever I got going on. Cause right now, that's all I need right now. You hear what I'm saying? It's myself and the good Lord, baby. And them journal, whatever I need to do. You know, it's a journal, whatever, right? So, maybe next year, maybe next year. I don't know. I'm just random. I don't like to, just do stuff. That way you can't have no expectation with me, baby. I just do it randomly. If whatever I feel called to do that morning, right? Because sometimes some mornings be a little more difficult than other ones. So anyway, so let's get into it, right? So when I'm in one time, this is an example. You can go by cards. Cards already got some in it. But you can also write how you feeling in there. You know what I'm saying? So I did a thing one time where I wrote how I was currently feeling. You get what I'm saying? In the towards that person at that moment and what I appreciate about them. You get what I'm saying? Or some thoughtful. Even though that might don't seem like a lot to nobody else, but those words from your heart, that's how you feeling. Even if it's negative, good or bad. You get what I'm saying? Like I always been the type of person that like to get shit out of my chest, especially especially if I'm feeling away. I'm not that type that gonna want to hold on my chest too long. I don't like that. You get what I'm saying? Because if something bothering me, it's bothering me, right? So sometimes I used to let certain shit, like I ain't gonna lie, if I have to hold on, I ain't the type that I can hold shit on my chest for 10 years without saying anything. Man, if you can do that, friend, you a cold sister. And a lot of older women can do that. A lot of older people can do that. And it's just like me, I've been a guy, kind of salty. And I used to be, that's when I probably got passive. Or I'm gonna move away from you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you see something, you can't unsee it. You get what I'm saying? When you know something, you can't unknow it. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, so let's talk about it. So I done wrote, like sometimes you can write a note. You can get a card. You know what I'm saying? Even if it seems corny, write a note to them, a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if somebody you date. Look, and check this out. I need you to read this. Read this. I don't give a fuck to motherfucker gonna screenshot, take a picture of it. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? Cause just like they could do the same thing with text messages. You get what I'm saying? You being 100% vulnerable. You moving with pure intentions on that part because you being vulnerable. Now how they handle it ain't got nothing to do with you. And I know it's more easy said than done, but if this is somebody you supposed to be connected to, you supposed to be able to have this conversation with. If they immature about it, then you know how to move with them, friend. As in cause some people don't know how to handle other people's emotions. So they'll be kind of awkward about it. But I'd rather somebody be awkward and be like, okay, well, I got that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to respond to that, but I received it. You get what I'm saying? So that's even better than a motherfucker just shooting you completely down. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is practice. Practice communicating. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you can write that shit down. Because one thing about writing down, you're going to be honest about exactly how you feel. You get what I'm saying? You're going to be honest exactly how you feel, friend. You're going to say exactly how you feel. That's why the good thing about journaling. You're going to say, even if you say, that shit hurt my feelings, I ain't gonna lie, I feel very broken hearted. I feel like a loser. I feel like this, I feel like that. I feel like life one up me right now. I feel like I'm riding. I feel like I'm in a rabbit hole. Say whatever you need to say, friend. Because when you say that, it helps you out a lot. You get what I'm saying? It lets you know, I swear, I put my right hand in the Bible. Your body and your mind and your words, all that shit go together, friend. You get what I'm saying? You don't gotta sit in nothing. When I tell you, now, ain't nothing wrong with needing other people. Trust me, we gonna naturally want other people around because we love people, right? And of course that, you know what I'm saying? But some seasons, but us being codependent and needed of friends, I always want somebody else to do it. That's a codependency. You know what I'm saying? And we can do that for ourselves. And I'm going to tell you like this why I say this. Because when you able to do a lot of things for yourself, they let God know, okay, well, I can see this person who they need to have in their life. Even if it's friends. Even if it's the right job. Even if it's whatever you asking for. It can be, okay, well, God, I want to ace this next test. I really want to get into this school. God, I really want to start this business. God, I really want to pass this chapter in my life, right? Whatever it is. He will grant that if you able, like I'm telling you, okay, or say as you want people in your life that communicate better. You have to become that. You get what I'm saying? You have to practice that. You have to be already bringing it in your life. You get what I'm saying? Communication. Somebody that communicate, because a lot of people not comfortable with communicating on a vulnerable note, because vulnerability is when your emotions involved, especially when you sad and sad is a intense emotion and happiness. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of people when you tell them I love you and stuff like that, a lot of people they get worried about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, we suck at it. I'm telling you, friend, you got to make way. You got to make your own way to make you comfortable in a certain emotion, especially in being vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? Because this is the season right now. We need to be comfortable with being vulnerable, friend. We need to even, don't, what I say, get ready so you, be ready so you won't have to get ready. Be ready so you won't have to get ready. You get what I'm saying? This that season where you need to be ready so you won't have to get ready. And being comfortable in your vulnerability, because some stuff gonna really need you to be vulnerable in. You get what I'm saying? So you can able to get past certain levels. Some levels require you to be vulnerable, friend. And not egotistical. You get what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make sense. It ain't meant to make sense to others. It's meant to make sense to you, friend. You get what I'm saying? When you start being there for yourself, when you start being that type of person, and you giving yourself that love language, you coaching yourself every day, you supporting yourself. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's getting out of bed, even when you don't want to, friend, do it. You get what I'm saying? Even on days where you ain't in the mood to do nothing, and you got to go, and your goal is saying, okay, well, we need to go and get up. You know, sometimes it's gonna test you. My life will test you. To a point, it's going to be one of them days where you really don't feel like doing shit. You lazy as hell. Now, some days you can be needing rest, too, especially if you avoid sleep. You ain't getting no healthy sleep, no healthy sleep in your life or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in your schedule or whatever. That also can be draining, so be careful with it. Now, listen to your body. Your body here to tell you something now. Your body know what it's doing. If it say rest, that means rest, right? But I'm just saying on some day you really say, you know what, I gotta try it. You getting lazy. You know you ain't worked in about 2 or 3 days. Or you ain't did what you normally do. You ain't worked out. You say you wanna work 5 days out of a week or 3-4 days out of a week. You know this is the second workout day you done missed. It's time to get up, friend. I ain't no third one. Yeah, damn it, get to it, because this is the time when you getting tested the most, friend. I swear to God, that's the time you getting tested the most. Say if you say you wanna be more nicer, you wanna be better in life or whatever, you wanna show up and be more nicer to people and be nicer to yourself. It's gonna be them days you gonna get tested. It's gonna be a day where you really somebody feel like that. You gonna really. It's gonna be one of them days where it seems like somebody pissed in your cereal. It's one of them days you really ain't in the mood. You probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed. The wombs might be wombing. You might be on, whatever. Them the days you really get tested, friend. Them the days you really getting tested. We getting tested for saying, well, whatever goals you say you want to do. And you okay, you say you want to do this. Okay, so we're going to see that you're going to do this. Even on the days it's hard, friend. And that's the most challenging. That's the shit that be like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm going to throw this towel in, friend. I got days I'm going to talk about that on. Well, I'm boo-hooing crying, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have videos where I'm boo-hooing crying. You get what I'm saying? There's going to be videos where I'm smiling. Going to be videos where I'm sad. Your little shit ass. You damn duck. Yeah, you. Anyway, so, anyways, it's gonna be days where I'm boo-hooing and whatever. Because I've got to show you this shit ain't easy, friend. Especially just like life. Shit, life be life in sometimes. Especially when you trying to, just show up for yourself a little different. You know what I'm saying? You just elevate. Life is an elevation. It ain't even got to be elevating the way you want to. You aging, friend. You know what I'm saying? You getting older. You know what I'm saying? So when the older you get, the more, life be lifing. You gonna have some season where you be like, what the fuck? They talking about midlife crisis. I feel like you had that multiple times, more than one time. Like, man, somebody was talking, and I was just like, you have spiritual awakenings more than one time. I go through so many of them. We go through a lot of spiritual awakenings, friend. People just think, oh, my spiritual awakening. They be thinking, especially the people that be capping, they be acting like they go through one spiritual awakening. Now, baby, new spiritual awakenings humble your ass, too. All that egotistical shit, you know, sometimes you have them egotistical, you going to have ego, friend. People be thinking when you say you love and light or you spiritual or you walking a journey or spiritual or self-love journey, they think it's supposed to be love and light all the time. Hell no. That's when you see people really speak up for themselves. That's when they be okay with being called a bitch. Because they standing 10 toes down about them. You get what I'm saying? They passed an illusion now. That's why when you go through them journeys and you going through those moments, it's a lot of distractions because the devil already know. In that journey, in that season, you healing yourself right now. You getting preparate. You getting prep for certain shit. And you also moving past the illusion of certain shit. You see what I'm saying? So it like you taking a lot of shit in mentally and spiritually and emotionally. Like I told you, facing them demons. Facing those devils, facing those hidden emotions, those hurtful ass emotions. That shit right there can be challenging, but it pays out. Like that's between you and the devil right there. That's when you and the enemy got beef. You get what I'm saying? Because he know that you on to his bullshit now. You get what I'm saying? This is why he don't like that to happen. This is why he be want you to give up every challenge you get. He put all them roadblocks on your path. He know what he doing, friend. Yeah, he know what he doing, friend. My bad, y'all. I got some of this stuff going on my end. But yeah, he know what he doing, friend. But as of now, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I just wanna touch little bases on that real quick. I'm burning the hell up. I had just walked a couple laps. Excuse me. And I gotta take care of some business real quick, friend. But I hope y'all have a good day today. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay, love? Talk to you later.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not